Here's Villiers again, and bowls. Oh, this has been sliced horribly in the air. The catch is down! Down at backward point. And, well, there was a lot of spin on it, but that should have been taken 100% at the time. Here comes Villiers again to bowl a right arm off spin. Down the track goes Surun Kumar, and she hit that nicely. It was a good stop by Windsor, who isn't out on the boundary, but that's where the ball will go. 4 runs to the total, 14 without loss.
Can she get the timing on this one? Placed beautifully towards third. I think we're going to get our first boundary, Rosa. We are 4 runs to Perrin off the bowling of Johnson.
As Villiers comes in again. And Boulder clean through. Surun Kumar trying to play through the ball. It goes straight underneath her bat. First wicket for Durham. Warwickshire at 22 for 1.
With those shortly, as Levick's on her way again, she gets through the overs quickly as well. Another noticeable factor. We'll find out exactly how much bat was on this from Meg Austin in a moment, because it's gone all the way for 4 down to the boundary. The retail centre as that one well played.
It was absolutely drilled by Meg Austin. Thompson in again to Perrin, and it's sliced, and Emily Windsor won't be able to catch it on the offside.
Here comes Levick again, throws it up, hit high by Austin. Not as hard as she would have liked. And has that been plucked out the sky? It has. That's a brilliant catch away in the distance. Meg Austin looking to go down the ground, but she didn't get enough of it.
There's a live stream there if you want to go and see that, but obviously you want to watch this one as that's played through the covers. That's going to be 4 runs to Perrin off the bowling of Fraser, and Warwickshire move to 63 for 2. Move out for the right-handed Perrin as Fraser. It's in the air. It's going to go into a gap though. That's 4 runs. 1 bounce 4 for Perrin off the bowling of Fraser. Was a dot ball. What we're going to get next is that's thumped up and over the field. That's 4 runs to Charis Pavely. She's starting to get in the mood now, Rosa.
She is. You don't want, as from a Durham perspective, you don't want her getting in the mood. Charis Pavely. Glenn into Pavely, and it's smashed across that long boundary on the leg side for 6 in front of the Hollies. It was Emma Marlowe on that boundary. She's just got to run after it.
Not concentrate on it, you don't notice her.
It's Johnson into Pavely. It's hit straight back past the bowler for a much needed boundary. Warwickshire up to 112 for 2.
Fraser bowls down the track. Goes Pavely. That's a really, really nice shot. And that is the shot of someone who has got back-to-back hundreds in her previous 2 innings.
Perrin. And she nudges it, and it's through for her 50. A lovely knock from Davina Perrina. She reached her 50 off 91 balls. She's had to work for it, but she's got her reward.
She has indeed.
As she comes into the left-handed Pavely, and it's lovely. It's split through those 2 fielders on the offside for another 4. Pavely moving on to 39, not out. The score 124 for 2. And it's worked in the same gap. It's a mirror image of the previous shot through the offside. Another 4 to Pavely's total. 43 not out.
Came together, so partnership of 90 now as Glenn bustles in, worked around the corner. That will mean the partnership with the single goes to 91. In fact, there's a misfield, so they'll get through for a second. So 147 for 2. The partnership up to 92. Heel to toe as she approaches, and she's flogged into the leg side. What a catch that is.
Goodness me.
Brilliant from Abby Glenn. Out on the mid-wicket boundary. It was fiercely hit.
I think that's a bit posh. She plays it to the posh side, but down first. A nice bit of fielding there. It's going to be a run out. There's a direct hit, and it's out. Ant Harris raises his arm, and that's a run out. So I guess that I mentioned about you need to get the memo for that quick single.
Yeah, they could do it, but maybe not for the periods required. As Wraith goes high into the building site where the Raglan stand used to be, and that's 6 runs. That's the Warwickshire 250. It's Wraith's 50 as well.
Warwickshire are getting on with it as Levick comes in. It's up in the air. It's dropping. Is there a fielder right underneath? There is. It's a catch. So unfortunately, Nat Wraith, having got a 50, has now got courted. I suspect as Villiers comes in again. That's sloshed straight to Holly Armitage, and that's a catch. It's an easy catch then. So Brewer goes tamely. And this is thumped over Holly Armitage. 4 runs. 4 runs all day for Stonehouse. That was a really good shot there.
As Stonehouse comes in again to Marlowe. And it's chipped up, and it's straight to Charis Pavely at mid-wicket. A lovely take. She got behind it, and it's an early wicket for Warwickshire. Business for her, isn't it?
26 years, that's played. Oh, and there's a gap there. They're going to get 4 runs for that. Wilson gets 4 runs off the Mary Taylor ball there.
To Armitage. And she's bowled her clean through, building pressure throughout the over. 3 dots balls to start, and she's got her reward. 8 for 2 for Durham. Stonehouse, 2 wickets. Stonehouse into Villiers for the last ball of the over. Oh, and it's a misfield from Chloe Brewer at point. It will make its way to the boundary. She just couldn't quite get behind it. A much needed 4. Stonehouse coming in again to Villiers. And Villiers works it. Split. Oh, she's split through the fielders in the offside. And it's gone away for 4 to Villiers. And it's worked. It's gone straight past Chloe Brewer at point, and it will run away for another boundary. Durham 25 for 2 at the end of the 4th.
Here comes Baker again. This one goes on the leg side to the shorter side of the ground, down relatively fine in the end for 4 runs. Sped across the ground. In comes Baker. Hit by Villiers hard to mid-on, and it goes through mid-on and away for 4 runs. That was a tired bit of fielding from Mary Taylor, who'd bowled an opening spell.
Stop these 2. Oh, it's up in the air. That's going to be 4 runs to Maddie Villiers, who meant that one. What?
Baker in again, and it will be taken straight to Mary Taylor. Wilson feeling the build-up of pressure, trying to get her weight behind it, but she can't get it outside of the inner ring.
Especially with the girls who can hit, the women who can hit really hard.
Indeed. Oh, she's kind of worked that away off the edge of her bat, Emily Windsor. It's glanced off the face of her bat. Amundsen and Krumar has chased after it, and she hasn't stopped it, I believe. It has gone for 4.
Davis in again to Villiers. Rocks back, plays it past Davina Perrina. She's going to get 4 runs for that. She is. 4 runs to Maddie Villiers off the bowling of Georgia Davis.
Pavely in again to Villiers. And it's worked over Hannah Baker in that inner circle, and it's run away for 4.
She's got a bit of a limp, you know.
She has, as Pavely comes into Villiers. It's worked straight down the ground for another boundary. Georgia Davis in the inner ring can't quite get to it. Pavely coming in again to Villiers. And it's worked over the heads of Amundsen and Kumar. And it's a diving effort on the boundary rope, but I don't think she's quite got to it. It has gone away for 4. Pavely into Villiers, and it's found the under edge of Villiers' bat, and it's running away to the boundary rope. The fielder will not catch it. Another 4.
107 for 3 the score as Davis bowls, and it'll be added to with this heave into the leg side. Oh, and it's a horrible moment for Chloe Brewer, who's Davis again. Firm sweep, and it bounces horribly in front of Bethan Ellis, and that'll go for 4 as well. Now that really was a horrible bounce for Bethan Ellis.
Bethan Ellis comes in, past Charis Pavely. Stonehouse won't catch that one. 4 more runs to Villiers, who moves to 80.
To Surun Kumar and Ellis. Villiers forces it hard through extra cover, and this one's going to just accelerate away from the fielders across the turf. Georgia Davis chases it all the way, but the 100 is up for Maddie Villiers.
Or that it will be built on, certainly, as Baker comes in again. Ooh, and it's clean bowled. So they finally get Maddie Villiers clean bowled by Hannah Baker. So it was a good move from the captain to bring back Hannah Baker. Baker in over the wicket to Windsor. Oh, big wind up. It's going to be 6. It is. That's a 6.
Georgia Davis bowls. Emily Windsor sweeps. That'll be the 50. And will it be with a 4? It will. Yeah, it was a really fine deflection past the keeper. And now a clubbed stroke into the leg side. And it's been taken out at backward square leg. Really good catch. She barely hit a boundary probably in the first 40 runs.
Yeah. Well, that's up in the air. That's going to be going into gap. That's 4. Oh, was it 6? Did it make a 6? It did make a 6. Julia Jarvis signals 6 runs.
1 to win here as the left-handed Stonehouse comes in. And she will get that one. Oh, they're scampering through, and it's close, but it is the conclusion of the game. It's a much-needed win for Durham, who were sitting at the bottom of the table. Just their 2nd win of the season.